Wait a second. Did we just see REI from IVE? Yes, that REI appear in the brand new Millet campaign? You're not imagining it. The soft-spoken idol with the dreamiest visuals just shocked everyone. Not on stage, but in the world of high-end outdoor fashion. One word: iconic. And let's make this clear. This is not your typical celebrity endorsement. This is a bold statement, a defining moment that may just mark the start of a new chapter, not only for REI, but for what it means to be a next-gen Korean fashion icon. But the real question is, why REI? And how did a single photo shoot cause such a massive stir across social media in just hours? Stay tuned because we're diving deep into everything from the shoot's ethereal meets bold concept to the symbolism behind her viral curly hairstyle that fans can't stop talking about. All right, K-pop stans, dives, and style lovers across the internet, let's dive right in. Here's how it all started. In mid-October 2025, Millet Korea, the renowned French outdoor brand known for combining adventure with premium design, suddenly dropped a mysterious teaser with just 3 words: Millet with REI. And boom, the internet exploded. Within hours, hashtag Millet with REI shot up to the top of X trends in both Korea and Japan. Millet Korea's Instagram was instantly flooded with comments like, "Oh my God, it's REI from IVE. This concept fits her perfectly." Fans were in disbelief. The idol known for her soft, elegant charm suddenly appeared in a rose dusk metallic puffer jacket, rocking voluminous curls that screamed confidence. It was bold, unexpected, and absolutely stunning. Some netizens said, "This is REI's new era. She's giving luxury outdoor moose energy." And honestly, they were right. Let's talk visuals because this campaign deserves an entire breakdown. Millet released 2 key photos, each telling a different story, yet both equally captivating. Photo 1, a close-up shot. REI winking with a subtle smirk. The lighting highlights her glossy lips and soft pink tones, creating a 90s retro editorial feel. It's intimate but cool, like she's inviting you into her quiet confidence. Photo 2, a full body shot, with REI gazing directly into the camera. Her expression is calm yet commanding, her curly black hair framing her face like a halo. The atmosphere is minimalist and modern, yet somehow nostalgic. And let's talk about that hair. The voluminous curls have become the topic on every fashion board and K-pop forum. Some fans called it the rebirth of the natural wave trend, while stylists described it as a visual rebellion, a powerful breakaway from her usual soft idol image. The result? A balance between fragility and strength, between innocence and independence. Millet nailed it. They didn't just photograph REI, they translated her personality into art. Once the photos dropped, IVE's fandom, went wild. Social media feeds were filled with edits, fan cams, and viral TikToks inspired by REI's look. One user tweeted, "REI's curls just changed the 2025 hair trend." Another said, "Millet secured the most fashionable idol this season." But here's where it gets interesting. Non-fans joined in too. Comments like, "Wait, who is she? She looks like a model, not an idol," started popping up everywhere. And that's when you know a campaign hit gold. Within just 24 hours, Millet Korea's official Instagram gained over 120,000 new followers. Fashion media outlets like W Korea, Harper's Bazaar, and Naver Style Post quickly published features praising how REI redefined winter fashion through subtle confidence and minimalism. Even IVE's own stylist shared the campaign photo on Instagram stories with the caption, "So proud of you, our muse." That one sentence sent fans into a frenzy because it wasn't just an endorsement, it was recognition, a statement that REI had reached a new creative milestone. Now let's answer the big question. Why did Millet choose REI? It's simple, but profound. Millet is currently rebranding itself. They're aiming to connect with Gen Z and Gen Alpha, young consumers who value authenticity, sustainability, and individuality. So they needed a face who could represent all of that. And that's where REI comes in. Since her debut with IVE, REI has been known not just for her visuals, but for her authenticity. She radiates calm energy, balanced with a quiet kind of confidence. From Afterlike to Either Way, she's consistently shown a unique duality. Feminine yet bold, soft yet daring. And that's exactly what Millet wanted for their new Cold Zero collection. A line that blends high insulation technology with modern urban fashion. In a behind-the-scenes statement, Millet's creative director even said, REI embodies a balance of serenity and strength. That's the essence of the Cold Zero line. In short, they didn't just want a celebrity, they wanted a storyteller. Someone whose presence could make a jacket feel like a statement. And REI delivered that effortlessly. If you followed Ivy from debut, you've probably noticed something. REI's quiet evolution into a fashion icon. She's attended brand events, been invited to Paris Fashion Week, and consistently impressed fans with her subtle but distinct fashion taste. Pastel tones, feminine silhouettes, and quirky accessories. But this Millet campaign takes it to another level. It's not just an idol who dresses well, it's a declaration that REI has officially entered the realm of fashion influence. Some fans are already calling her the next-gen trendsetter of Kpop. Others even compared her career trajectory to global style figures, saying she's becoming the Korean Jenny, not because they're alike, but because she owns her aura. And they have a point. There's a rare kind of elegance in REI's expressions. In every frame, her gaze feels deliberate, calm but magnetic. You can almost feel the confidence behind her silence. That's not just modeling. That's storytelling through fashion. Let's be real. The K-pop industry today is as much about fashion as it is about music. Who gets to walk the runway, who lands a brand deal, who appears on Vogue Korea. It's all part of the modern idol narrative. And with Millet, REI just entered that global conversation. Here's what's fascinating. Millet isn't a luxury brand like Chanel or Dior, but that's exactly why this partnership stands out. It sends a message that fashion relevance isn't about exclusivity, it's about attitude. After REI's photos went viral, a new trend began circulating on TikTok and X. Users started recreating her metallic pink puffer look with hashtags #OutdoorGirlChick and #ColdZeroLook. Influencers began curling their hair to mimic REI's signature 2025 look, and some jokingly tweeted, "Guess I'm buying a puffer jacket just to feel 1% like REI." The influence spread so fast that fashion analysts started calling it the REI effect. It wasn't just about a jacket, it was about redefining what feminine power looks like in modern street fashion. Beyond the buzz and the trend-setting visuals, there's a deeper layer to this story. For REI, this campaign represents growth, both as an artist and as an individual. Being part of IVE, one of the most dominant girl groups of this generation, comes with immense pressure. Yet REI has always stood out through her calm confidence and quiet strength. The Millet campaign feels like her personal statement. Through the stillness in her gaze, through the confidence in her posture, she seems to be saying, I can be anything I want to be on my own terms. And that's what makes it so powerful. This isn't just an ad, it's a moment of self-expression, a visual metaphor for growth, maturity, and independence. The international response was immediate. Japanese outlets like Model Press and Oricon Style praised the retro-futuristic aesthetics of the campaign. Meanwhile, Western platforms like All K-Pop and NME Asia dubbed REI the rising fashion force from IVE. Online comments poured in by the thousands. She looks like she stepped out of a high-fashion editorial. I've never seen Millet look this luxurious before. I'm buying that pink jacket because of her. Even casual social media users who had never followed IVE started sharing the photos, calling REI's visuals refreshing and mysteriously addictive. At this point, it's safe to say, the campaign wasn't just a success, it was a cultural moment. This partnership is more than a win for REI, it's a strategic milestone for IVE as a group. Each member has been expanding their personal brand, some in fashion, others in music or media. And now REI's collaboration with Millet strengthens IVE's image as a multi-dimensional powerhouse. For REI specifically, this could open the door to more global fashion collaborations, perhaps even European campaigns or ambassador roles for upcoming seasons. Imagine REI shooting a cinematic commercial in the Alps wearing futuristic winterwear. Honestly, that doesn't sound far-fetched anymore. Millet has found their muse, and the world is paying attention. So here's the truth. REI is officially in her model era. She's no longer just an idol or just a fashionista. She's becoming a symbol of strength,
elegance, and creative freedom. And that's something truly special. What do you think? Is this the beginning of REI's rise as a global fashion ambassador? Or the start of a whole new era where idols like her reshape what fashion representation looks like in K-pop? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to hit like if you were just as mesmerized by REI's campaign as we were. Subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you never miss the latest K-pop and fashion news from us. Thanks for watching. Stay stylish, stay curious, and remember, fashion may change, but REI's elegance will always remain.